Well, if you look at it, the 49ers are first and ranked about everything, Steve. If it's a defensive category, the 49ers are right there at the top. You look at that one right there highlighted, 3.8 yards allowed per play. For context, that's better than both the 85 Bears and the 2000 Ravens right now. So it is a hot start, and this man, Emanuel Mosley, is a big part of it. Cornerback for the San Francisco 49ers. Hope you're doing well, but I know you're doing well after that win over the Rams. And what I'm curious about is, what is it about you guys when you go against the LA Rams?
Yeah, I think we just know that it's going to be a big game. You know, we go into that week knowing it's going to be a big game. We understand what happened to us last time we played them, you know, so we had a chip on our shoulder for sure. We had a great week of practice, and when we got on that field, we put it to work, and you guys see what happened.
Amanda, Steve White's here, and, you know, so much has been laid at the feet of this defense, even coming into the season, because you knew Trey Lance, a rookie, starting the season, he was going to have to, you know, he had a learning curve, and the defense is going to have to step up. Then he gets hurt. Jimmy has to kind of get his legs under him. What about the way you have delivered from game one and not letting down your end of the bargain?
Yeah, no, you never can let down your end of the bargain. All we can focus on defense is the defensive side. You know, the offense focus on the offensive side, special team focus on special team, and we're all playing together. We can go out there and really make plays happen. So we trust each other, and we understand that we got to do what we got to do to help this team win. You know, and that's what we did on Monday night, and it paid off.
I know you say it's a team game. You know, we all played really well on the defensive side of the ball. I know, man, you're going to say that. But how about what you did personally against Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson? Where did that success come from? Is that film study? Is that physical matchup? What led to the way you played against those two guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's preparation throughout the week, definitely film study. I played Cooper plenty of times in my career now. Played Allen Robinson. I think this is my second time playing him. So just knowing that I can go out there and do it, I got to trust myself, trust my coaches to put me in the best matchup. And when you got a D-line like we got, you got a linebacker group like we got, and DBs like we got, we can stop anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we're showing some numbers right here of what you did, Emanuel. It's absolutely impressive. And, you know, I also want to get to your defensive coordinator, DeMeco Ryans. I mean, this is a guy who's getting a lot of publicity for not turning around this defense, you know, taking a good defense and getting it going. But what about what he's done with you guys? Because secondary-wise especially, this seems to be like a much more aggressive style of play on the back end.
Yeah, DeMeco is a great guy. He just pushes a lot of confidence inside of us. You know, that's what in the secondary, that's where it starts. You got to have confidence. He pushes that in us. He's been doing that since OTAs. He come up to me every day. Believe in yourself. You know, you can be this guy. You can be this guy. He goes to everybody. So we trust him, and we want to go out there and get it done. He's done a good job putting the secondary together. Did a good job putting the whole defense together, and it's paying off.
So I'm going to just come out and say it, man. Is this defense right now with the San Francisco 49ers better than the one in 2019 that went to the Super Bowl?
Man, 2019 was really, really great. I love everybody that was on that team. But all I can do is focus on it now. This team right now, we're definitely putting it together. It's early in the season, you know, so I don't want to speak too early, but I know we can be special. And I know all we got to do is just keep homing in on the things that we didn't do wrong. When games go like this, you tend to get happy and, you know, you're excited, but you got to look at yourself and see what happened and what went wrong, and then you can be the best.
Hey, Manny, you're a player who is undrafted. You seize your opportunity, never let it go. We're seeing how you've evolved into an elite cornerback. Now you're seeing second-year safety Talanoa Hufanga. You know, he's a guy, didn't start last year, has a big playoff, returns a punt for the touchdown, and then he's just taken a huge jump this year. What about his versatility, his productivity, and what that has meant to helping elevate this entire defense?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot, man. He brings so much energy. Like, I go up to him and I'm like, hey, get the defense going, you know, because just the way he is about himself, he got so much energy. I don't know what it is about him, but he's very instinctive. You know, we were in film study. He's like, E, watch out for this play. E, if I see this play, I'm going to do this. And he's out there doing it on the field, you know. It's one thing to talk about it, but when you go out there on the field and do it and make plays happen, that builds trust. And it's none but trust in that locker room of him. We know that he can be even more special than what he is right now.
Emmanuel, I know you're on the defensive side of the ball, but it was an interesting offseason to say the least about what went on at the quarterback position and with Jimmy Garoppolo. And now that you've seen him the last 2 weeks, that he's become your starter once again. Obviously, he comes in off the bench, plays well. Then you have the game against Denver, then you have this past week. Was there a difference in the 2 weeks of preparation? Maybe you saw Jimmy kind of gain his footing as you were heading into this Rams game?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it's big of a difference. Jimmy just went out there and he played lights out. The O-line did a great job. The running backs helped him out. The receivers played a good job. Tight ends, everybody just clicking on all one cylinder. And when that happens, Jimmy can go out there and play like he did. I love Jimmy. You know what I mean? And I'm ready to see how far he can take us.
Love it. Well, you're holding up your end of the bargain on the other side of the ball. I'll say that. You guys and everybody on that defense that is playing like the #1 defense in the NFL. Emanuel Mosley and the 49ers going against the Carolina Panthers this Sunday. Thanks for the time, man.